the men and women of the U.S. Space Force would like to wish America a very happy new year. We're working to bring the next generation of war and destruction into reality and make 2026 a futuristic dystopian nightmare for everyone around the world. It's rewarding work. We can't wait to laser bomb shithole villages from the comfort of the moon. Ask your recruiter how. From all of us, here's hoping the new year will be the pew-pew-pewiest of them all.
The U.S. Space Force.
Hey, freaks, it's Wednesday, December 31st, 2025. Coming up on the program today, our favorite meteorologist is making extraterrestrials squirt, plus checking in with the Lesbian Council, getting stabbed by the Salvation Army man, and the most unpleasant wet molestation to be woken up to. All coming up today. Yes, welcome to 2025, Freaky Deakies. We're going to kick things off with some pornography. I just feel like it might be a good luck charm for DV. And it's hard to be demure when you've got vomit cakes around your mouth. I don't even know why she's bothering, but okay, she's a lady. Yeah, that came out of my mouth. Actually, Tim Jr., your bits and bytes were created for a different reason. What are you talking about? Haven't you ever wondered what it'd be like to, fuck yourself? What? Yeah, maybe. Why? Shh. Baby, you just relax. Let daddy take the wheel. I want you to suck my tits. I'm quite talented. Everybody sing it with me! We did the island dance, the one with no pants. Oh, my tropical he-man, my sticky, salty seaman. Yeah. Buns out, guns out, blowing in the breeze. Got my knees sandy, begging, baby, please. He made my coconuts clap. He made my dick seep sap. He the island boy, the one with the abs. Loving was good, except for the crabs. Oh, yeah.
A crustacean fascination that turned into a deadly obsession.
Interesting fact, my love. It's incredibly difficult to find a stock pot large enough to fit a human lobster in it. Bye-bye, Courtney. See you back here for dinner.
Tonight's Distorted View Monday Night Movie, Claws for Alarm.
Oh, Courtney, you certainly are a catch.
Get ready for the date from Shell.
Experience salvation through your ear holes. Squad Media's Christ FM. Cal Decibel Zone. W.O. God.
It's going to be a glorious day. Praise Jesus. I'm Lynn Cracker, taking you through the morning with the help of the guiding hand of God and, of course, some good music, including this new release from Tate DeGraw. Here's I Don't Know on Christ FM, W.O. God.
Six o'clock in the morning, Jesus. The sun is rising outside my window, Jesus. Jesus is not laying beside me, Jesus. He's gone, Jesus. I need your strong arms around me, Jesus. I need that dig up inside my asshole, Jesus. Push it deeper until you lose control. Control, Jesus. I don't know if I need you, Jesus. I just know that I want you, Jesus. Fill my con with your milky seed. Use my snatch and we'll smoke some weed, Jesus.
I look like a lesbian.
Yeah, the hair, the glasses. He's also wearing flannel. The whole ensemble screams middle-aged lesbian.
That's what I look like, see? I was sort of a pretty boy, I guess, when I was younger. And this is how we age. We turn into old lesbian.
By the way, guess which audio I'll be isolating?
I look like a lesbian.
Yeah, you'll hear that again on the podcast. Now, I know I came up with this idea many years ago, and there hasn't been a lot of movement on the legal-sized bread front. Still waiting for that investment money to roll in, but I've been proactive. Behind the scenes, things are happening, the wheels are in motion. The success of a product isn't just about having a great idea, it's about execution, marketing. And I know if we want to make legal-sized bread a success, we need the help of the woman who made Rainbow Bread such a success. Yes, my legal-sized bread will launch with the help of that very same jingle singer.
Patty cake, oh legal-sized bread, gotta get me some patty cake, this tall-ass bread is my number one. Slice it up high, toast it with pride, it's the lanky boy loaf that's nationwide. It's long bread, it's a big bread, it's the bread you adore when you want so much more. White and fluffy legal bread, legal size bread, legal size bread.
Okay. Pretty good, thank you. Enjoy this little piece of insanity.
Like, I had the voices tell me to do things like drink bleach, and like I was watching the governor on TV and I saw like the background of our governor, like it was trees, and their trees were moving, and then they came off the screen. And then I thought I was going to go nuts, so I called CBN, and they prayed with me, and the devil is trying to take my mind. He's trying to take...
Uh-oh, here we go. Here come the waterworks again.
He's trying to take my mind, and he's trying to take everything. Folks, I'm trying to be strong and be brave. I'm a brave knight, because that's what I am. I'm a brave knight.
I'm a big, strong boy.
His phone is lit up again.
I don't know what this is. Hello?
So if you listen very closely, someone's using like a voice changer, like I use. It wasn't me, I promise, Reeks.
I don't know what this is. Hello?
It's someone pretending to be a demon, I think.
Oh, no, thank you.
Like,
hello, it's me, the devil.
why would you do that to me? He's like having a breakdown. He's like, I think the demons are after me. They're trying to take my mind.
Me, I'm on your phone. I'm coming to get you. I'm gonna eat your brain. Nom, 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 nom.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Rebuke me all you want. You know you want a cool glass of bleach. Refreshing.
Tariffs are hitting Americans hard in the pocketbook, so there's no better time to find some patriotic alternatives to imported favorites. This week at Kroger, save big and support our country with some homegrown substitutes. New at Kroger's pharmacy department, all American-made pharmaceuticals. Who says we don't make anything in this country anymore? Did you know the U.S. has more labs than every other country combined? Once you take into account domestic operations in trailer parks and vans, utilizing this amazing supply chain, Kroger is pleased to present these medicinal alternatives. Are seasonal allergies giving you watery eyes and itchy skin? Turn to new 24-hour maximum strength non-drowsy Methin. Achy cold and flu symptoms got you down? Try non-drowsy quick-release Tenafed. Arthritis flare-ups? Get back on your feet with non-drowsy Tweaker's Choice Injectable Speedoxin. And for all natural remedies, there's Dr. Crystal's Homeopathic Crank, new non-drowsy formula.
We went down by the riverside where the willows sway. Your wallet chain sparkled. Will you be my lady gay?
And we talked about love, we talked about life. You touched my hand so light. And now we're cutting through the air in the middle of the night.
We're scissoring, yeah, we're sparking up the dark. Legs intertwined, fitting right from the start. We're scissoring, baby, smash our lady parts. Bumping air inside, making them pussies fart.
Tonight, one town grapples with a string of horrific murders, where each corpse found is coiled and contorted into a gruesome knot.
Do you think he was assaulted?
His body's covered in seasoning. He was literally salted.
Will detectives find the pretzel man before he kills again?
Hey, man,
to get bent out of shape? Find out today on the Distorted View Matinee Movie, 1977's Twisted. I have someone who called into the official Distorted View phone line and would like to say hi. It has been a while. Some would say, I think all would say, too long. Hello?
Hello?
Ladies and gentlemen, my mom! So, the listeners would like to know how you're doing.
I'm doing okay.
We're getting you back into shape, back to normal. I think you're just about ready to read some new Craigslist personal ads. I've got one here. It's a guy who wants to pleasure a woman's foot. You want to read that?
Not at this time.
No,
I don't.
You don't feel like doing that?
It's Distorted View Daily with Tim Henson.
Oh, that's a good toilet order.
I can eat pussy for days, says Tim.
I don't have kitty milk.
Beta!
It's called Distorted View Daily, and it will rape your mind!
Oh, what a fucking year, right? We made it. We made it through. We're all here, all of us, thankfully. And that is all that needs to be said about that. Now we can look onward and upward. Here's to more Mead mental breakdowns in 2026. Something to look forward to, right? I mean, odds are his mental decline is going to continue, right? Without someone getting professional help and drugs and counseling, very rarely do people experiencing demonic delusions, voices in their head, shit like that. It never gets better on its own. As you get older, it just gets worse and worse. So again, great news for me, always looking for content, and Mead is like a fucking content faucet. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank you, Jesus, for Mead Skelton. Listen, we are back here one more time, ending the year. Tomorrow is, of course, New Year's. There will be no show, but I'm also taking Friday off. We're going to do a best of program. This is what is known as a dead week, where very few people are listening to podcasts or consuming any sort of media. They're still doing stuff with their family, I guess. I don't know why you'd want to be doing that. You're just sort of still off work or you're in holiday mode. You don't need any more podcasts to listen to. I'm still sick. I'm getting better. I'm fine. But, I'll take the time to rest, recuperate, and most importantly, work on getting some of those yearly RSS archives up over there on the new Sideshow site at distortedview.com. It's a great time to sign up, by the way. Last few days to get in on the holiday deals for your monthly and yearly memberships. 33% off normal pricing. That's how desperate I am for new members. Take advantage while you can, right? Go to distortedview.com. I do have some audio I want to share with you, but before we get into that, I did want to acknowledge that I really think 2025 was a fun year for DV as I was going through picking out clips for that little compilation at the beginning. Wow, we did so much weird stuff. I think more than previous years. The standard episode of DV is I talk about some audio clips, play clips, do the news stories, do voicemails. But then, we switch it up. I'll do stupid little bits or sketches or whatever. And I think we did more of those this year. And I hope you enjoyed it because they're very fun to do. They're very time consuming. Some were just out there. It's very bizarre, but I get a kick out of doing them. So I hope you enjoy listening to that crap. And, thanks to AI, audio generation and being able to change my voice, it's kind of opened up. And, the song creation stuff, it's kind of opened up and we're doing more with that. I don't want to rely too much on AI, the slop, as they say. And most of the time when you hear a character here on DV, that's basically an AI voice. It's not text to speech. I'm not having AI generate everything. I'm still recording. I'm using my voice, and then basically it's running through a filter or algorithm or whatever. Because if you just do like text to speech is getting pretty good, actually. But they sound way more natural when it's using your own voice as a blueprint. So it knows like the cadence and all that shit, right? I also love using these AI services for ways they never intended.
Unleash your cock and snap a shot.
Yeah, like making music artificial intelligence create basically like radio jingles for my disgusting text line.
Text for Harry Cunt.
That that being said, people are starting to rely on AI a little too much. I've got a great post here from a woman who is upset because ChatGPT pretty much told her she's a lesbian. And she's like, I don't know what to do with this information. Meanwhile, she's totally a lesbian. I don't know how this is news. You're right? Like ChatGPT saying this, is only because of everything she's ever inputted into ChatGPT. Like this is a dyke typing to me. That's what ChatGPT is thinking. All right, let me just read you the post, right? So I've been in a relationship for 10 months. I've always dated men, but almost exclusively watch lesbian porn. It's like, okay, of course ChatGPT is going to think you're a lesbian because you're a lesbian. You have lesbianic tendencies. Melissa Etheridge goes on here. I've always dated men, but almost exclusively watched lesbian porn or women content since as long as I can remember. It's very arousing. But I've only dated men, and I did find sex was flat, and kissing has been awkward. Like, nothing in her post would even suggest that she's mildly into guys. Like a 20%, 80% straight lesbian split. This is screaming USDA choice prime dyke meat. And it's not just me who thinks that. I turned to an expert.
I'm Sarah Beck with the Lesbian Council. I can confirm we're dealing with a 100% grade A pussy hound here. No smoking sausage or wiener meat passing through her thighs. This is a pure roast beef lip licker, muffalata mound muncher, a slut for snatch. For more information about meat or lesbians, write to the Lesbian Council.
Really? You guys are an authority on both meat and lesbians. That's interesting. All right. Always awesome to hear from Sarah Beck. All right. So she doesn't feel anything when she has sex with men. It's also awkward to kiss them. AI said, because my arousal to men is mild, just enough, and I have noticed I can much easier get aroused when looking or thinking about women strangers over men. I'm so confused as AI says I'm definitely a lesbian who can feel arousal to stimulation, or it's learnt and I don't know what the fuck. I think she's a little slow here. I'm not following exactly everything she's saying. I'm devastated as I was, before AI, I just thought all women watch lesbian porn and struggle with strong arousal to men. But yeah, I guess I'm different. Frowny face. I don't know if this is me talking or AI anymore. All right, she's having a mental break. ChatGPT is the main one, but also Google labels me as a lesbian. Oh, this poor woman. I'm really starting to believe AI knows so much on attraction and arousal and orientation and everything. Some people even, let's be honest. Let's be honest. You don't have to be a genius supercomputer, calculate the data, crunch the numbers, and come up with, you're a lesbian. You pretty much said it without saying it. I do genuinely want a life with a man, and I'm not repulsed or anything. I'm just aware a woman would turn me on more, but AI also says the relationship is risk of being sexually and emotionally unfulfilled. I guess AI is saying if you choose to be with a man, you might not be happy. Welcome to DM me as I'm struggling with this and hearing mixed messages, and AI is ruining me. It's lucky I'm strong and not a child or something. Age-wise, yes, but mentally, you sound pretty stunted. It even says I'm not bi, as I only have mild arousal and no spontaneous attraction to men. It's all responsive. AI thinks I won't be able to desire men. Even a doctor said to me I'm not gay. Well, the doctor does have a degree. Did he examine your pussy for any lesbian spots? The doctor said this is all algorithms. Then some theorist said I'm het. I get some heterosexual. Whatever. So she's looking for advice here. People in the comments are less than helpful. Just pervy guys are like, how often do you masturbate? Like, how is that going to help in this instance? Other people are just going to confuse her even more. You could be a sapphic-leaning pansexual. I feel like that's just going to lead to more questions for ChatGPT. But this is what people are using AI for. I use it to make Frankie McDonald say horrible things.
This is Frank A. McDonald, my own TV station. I hijacked a plane and did 9/11, and also I pushed an old lady in a wheelchair out into traffic and she got hit by a bus. It was funny.
Wow, I don't know what's worse, doing 9/11 or pushing an old lady into traffic. By the way, I do have a real Frankie McDonald update.
Hey everybody, there is a lot of planets and other solar systems, other galaxies and other universes out there. We are not alone.
Yeah, Frankie has become very interested in outer space. Someone in the comments called him Frankie deGrasse Tyson. He spends a lot of the video just showing off, all of his knowledge about planets and moons and shit.
Mercury has...
Uh-oh. He's spooling here.
One half of the Mercury is extremely hot and other half of the Mercury is extremely cold. Venus is extremely hot. And Mars has gigantic sandstorms blowing all the sand around. And Jupiter is a really, really stormy planet with a big red spot. And Jupiter has 4 moons like Europa is covered with dick.
Europa is covered with dick? I cannot wait for space travel to become a thing. Come on, Elon, what the fuck are you waiting for? Send me to the first dick on Europa. Yes, America's preeminent weatherman believes there are other beings out there. I think he has firsthand knowledge.
This is Frankie McDonald. I made love to space alien. She beamed me up on her spaceship and let me slip my fat Frankie McDonald dong into her sloppy cosmic cooter. She squirted green cum, and it was like a tsunami off the coast of Japan. How's that for a weather report? My cock caused a catastrophe.
I may have spelled catastrophe wrong when I use the text-to-speech thing here, but somehow I think that maybe Frankie does pronounce catastrophe. That is in line with how Frankie speaks. Frankie actually addressed the AI situation in a video that was posted just a few hours ago.
Hey everybody, breaking news, there is so...
This, by the way, is the real Frankie, in case you're wondering.
Hey everybody, breaking news, there are so many AI videos on social media these days. There's AI videos are kicking up into high gear these days.
Yeah.
Here's me moving my fingers.
Oh, he's trying to prove that he's not an AI video because AI screws up fingers, at least traditionally.
That's
older
me
one.
moving my fingers.
Yeah.
All 5 fingers. Videos of me is not AI at all.
Take a look at the featured image over there at distortivia.com and superfreaksideshow.com. I'll make an animated GIF of Frankie moving his hands.
When I take
kind of
videos
funny.
of myself, it's not AI. There's so many AI videos on social media these days, and AI videos are kicking up higher and higher and higher and higher and higher nonstop.
This is something Frankie is very concerned about, and he has every right to be, thanks to me.
I introduced crack cocaine into black communities. It was me, Frankie McDonald. I did the drug epidemic of the 80s, just for shits and giggles. I like to see minorities suffer. It makes me feel powerful and sexually aroused. Also, I hate kittens.
Damn, Frankie goes hard. See what I mean? He has every right to be worried about AI. I do have a couple other real short, random clips I wanted to play for you, and then we'll get into the news. We have featured the disgusting alcoholic Only Use Me Blade. He's one of those IP2 streamers. I'm pretty sure at some point he's been homeless for a while. He was hanging out with Attila and Jewel. Oh, we need to check in with those two as well. He was on that disgusting RV where, the loser streamers all hang out. Now it appears that he's back home. I don't know if this is just for the holidays or if his parents have taken him back in, but apparently he hasn't yet learned that he's living under their roof and they've got rules in that house. He can't act like he did when he was living on the puke RV. Here's a short clip of him getting yelled at by his mother. I mean, you know what's coming, right? Streamers like him only use one N-word. He's getting ready to say it. He's gearing up. He's revving.
Nigger.
There it is. All right. His mom heard that. Shut up, brother!
Oh, sorry. That's my mom.
I don't know if she's upset by the use of the N-word or just his volume. He's keeping her up.
Nigger.
Last N-word in there. As he gets up, his pants are falling. You got disgusting old underwear on, sagging.
Shut up.
Oh, yeah, she said, shut up, don't say that word.
Okay, sorry.
What's the big deal? Free speech, bitch.
Trying to make it better for us.
Not sure how saying the N-word is going to make anything better for him.
Better for us.
I guess maybe he thinks he'll get more donations if he says the N-word. And, maybe he pays rent to his mom.
Trying to make it better for us.
Trying to provide a good living for you, Mom. Give you everything you deserve. Imagine relying on saying the N-word to provide anything for your parents. It's a weird existence.
Mom Blade was not a fan of that.
Does anyone follow Use Me Blade or whatever his name is? Do you know typically how much he makes in a month or even a live stream? I'm so curious. Again, I'll blow my brains out if he makes more than me. Because if he does, let me just say, I'll rev that up too. I gotta eat. All right. Finally, before we get into the news, I've got an airport freakout. A woman is attempting to bring her cats, plural, onto a plane with her. Now, I don't know this airline's rules when it comes to cats. I think in some cases they're allowed. You have to be in a certain size carrier. You also can't stack cats in one carrier. Like, she's got multiple cats, and she is being denied boarding, and that's what led to this.
Show me the policy then before I booked the flight that said that I had to have a certain weight of cat to go into the seat.
We'll show you online.
Thank you.
There's another weight.
So they're going to show her, and she's going to be like, well, I didn't see that. And on the website I went to, it didn't say that. Like she's going to have an excuse. You think if you do what she says and you show her the policy, she's going to be satisfied? Fuck no.
So again, show me the size restriction then.
Okay, she just wants to see the restriction.
That would be a weight restriction because you're going to have to determine my cat size right now. You haven't even seen my cat. So you're not letting me go home for Christmas.
I'm telling you can't go home.
You're telling me I can't go home for Christmas. I don't have people here to watch my cat.
Throw your cat in the trash and you can board the plane. I'm not keeping you from getting on the plane. Just can't bring the cat with you.
I don't live here. I live in Oregon. I have an Oregon ID. I need to go home for Christmas.
All right. The employee is now showing her the policy.
Full range of motion for him.
That's not on the website. I told you to show me online when I booked my flight.
Ma'am, this is a last.
Show me online when I booked my flight where it was.
See how quickly she changed the conditions of what she's looking for. It seems the employees are saying the cat carrier is too small. The cat needs to be able to move around in it, I guess, so it doesn't freak the fuck out.
My question,
Alaska,
no. I said online when I booked my flight. Show me online where it was before I came here.
We have a copy of it right
That's
here.
Not the one. That's not where I booked my flight, though.
You didn't even book the pet in the reservation.
My mom tried to, and your website obviously isn't user-friendly, so I'm asking you to show me right now.
So she didn't even book the flight herself. Her mom did. So how the fuck would she know what restrictions were shown on the screen if her mom was the one who booked the whole thing? You know what I'm saying?
Where she would have learned that before she booked my flight, so we would have admitted this ever happened. Why can't you?
Information right now. I just showed you.
That's inaccurate information then. That's not on the website where I booked my flight. That's not on the website where I booked my flight.
50% of what makes this video infuriating is her voice, right? It's not what she's saying, it's how she's saying it.
Why would I know where that is then?
Exactly.
Why would I book the flight with 2 cats and it showed me that I couldn't book the flight with 2 cats?
It's a very good question. Why the fuck would you do that? So she booked the flight, no mention of the cats, right? Adding the cats to the flight. And so she just thought when she rolled up to the airport, she'd pay a fee and be on her way.
If I came here and tried to book a flight and you told me I wouldn't book my flight, I'd leave.
And
so she basically tried to cram 2 cats into a duffel bag. That's what it looks like.
I already booked the flight where there was no information for me to add a cat or tell me that I couldn't take my cat.
And you did not call, did you?
Didn't tell me to call. That's my issue. That's what I'm telling you. My mom looked the last 2 weeks.
Isn't that crazy? Like, you book a flight. Like, you know you're bringing cats onto the plane. You don't see any information about it when you book your flight. Wouldn't you call? You'd want to know the proper procedure so there aren't any fuck-ups like this.
In this reservation
for the last 2 weeks we tried to, but your website doesn't have a pet reservation
never
section.
Called for 2 weeks.
Why would we call you?
Because you don't have a pet
I've traveled
in the reservation.
many years with my cats and I've never called you.
You've never had a pet in the reservation.
No, I come here and I pay the $120. I get a ticket on my bag. I go on the plane.
Now, for someone who claims to do this often,
She doesn't even have the amount right.
120. You're getting your
What is it
airlines
now?
mixed up.
What is it now?
It's
a whole new year.
It's only 100.
Oh, great.
So you're getting your airlines mixed up.
That's
probably
fine.
where you have the
and I'm
wrong
telling you, your
information.
website is not user-friendly
And
for
I'm
when I
telling you,
booked
if
my
you had-
flight.
It is infuriating to listen to, huh?
That's insane. You're asinine right now that this bag is flight compatible. It goes on the plane. It fits on the plane. That's why I bought this bag specifically so that I could fly home for Christmas. And you're now telling me I'm not going home for Christmas because you don't like that I have 2 cats.
I'm telling you that you need to listen to what I'm saying. The yelling's not going to help
I'm
you
not
get any
yelling.
further. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
You're telling me I can't go home for Christmas right now. Do you understand that?
I'm not yelling. I'm screeching.
With you.
Do you understand that?
Do you understand
I'm
that
about
you're
to start
not
crying.
listening? You can do whatever you choose.
Yeah.
What I'm letting you know
Why are
is
you
that there
ruining
is
Christmas
a
right now?
policy around your pets that don't have enough
My
room.
pets are completely
And
fine.
you don't
I've done
get to
this many
decide
years
a
with
company
them.
policy. You don't get to go
Your
against it
company doesn't
because
decide if
it's
my cats are
Christmas.
comfortable or not.
Yeah, there's a policy that says
Yeah, they actually do in this case.
cat needs to have full range of motion, and they don't because they're 2 bigger cats. If they were 2 baby cats, they would be able to move around. They can't.
They don't need to
If
move
you
around.
had
They need to go to
another
sleep. I don't need to go to sleep on the plane so I go home for Christmas.
I cannot listen to her anymore, but just rejoice in knowing she never did get on that plane. And with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre, twisted up, fucked up news right now. Hey, let's end 2025 on a positive note. Let me pause you up. Become a member of the Sideshow. Help Distorted View out. I will make all of your dreams come true. That's my personal promise to you when you sign up for the Sideshow. I'll give you 3 wishes. How about that? With every sign up, I'm your personal genie, and I'll do whatever you want. Because I'm so horny. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm delirious. I'm still on cold medication. Right now, DV memberships are on sale. We've got that holiday deal going on because I'm desperate to get some new members before the end of the year. Save 33% on monthly and yearly memberships. Just go to distortedview.com right now. Of course, you can also sign up if you listen to DV through Spotify. You can sign up on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Other ways to help the show, you can sponsor an episode of DV. We didn't do any sponsorships this week, because it is, again, Dead Week. We will resume sponsorships, and I do have a couple lined up. We'll start those back up on Monday. If you'd like to sponsor an episode of DV for only $25, just PayPal me show@distortedview.com. Other ways to help the program, become a member of our Patreon, patreon.com/distortedview. Pledge at least $5. Get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. Oh, and one last thing to mention, one more way to spend money. The DV store is still open, and yes, promo code AIDS is still active. Save 20% on your order. Just make sure to spend at least $50, which isn't hard in this economy, am I right? Plenty of new and returning merchandise from previous years. A lot of great DV t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, fun stuff like pillows, puzzles, candles, magnets, stickers. If you haven't checked out the DV store this year, you better do it quick because it's going to be going away for the year. This is how we typically operate. Stores only open for a few months out of the year. I don't know why I do it that way. You know, I build up demand, pent up demand for DV t-shirts. Get yours now before it's too late. Go to shop.distortedview.com. Use promo code AIDS, as in I took a damn AIDS test. That's how it goes. All right, 2 very quick stories, then we'll get the hell out of here. First up, hey, we're ending the year with a story from our most fucked up state. Say it with me. I love that we get to end the year with a Florida story, and bonus, it really is kind of a fucked up one. A 34-year-old man has been charged with burglary, battery, and indecent exposure after allegedly breaking into an apartment and then assaulting a resident in Miami's Flagami neighborhood. I feel like I'm probably mispronouncing that. The incident occurred shortly before 4 a.m. on Sunday at an apartment in the 4200 block of Northwest 11th Street. According to a police report, the resident told officers he returned home after seeing friends off in the parking lot and was unsure if he had secured the door before going to sleep.
The man said he awoke to find the intruder, identified as Mikel Rodriguez Jr., straddling him. And fondling his genitals. Guys, it gets worse. The suspect then allegedly exposed himself. It's still going to get worse. Again, this is what makes it such a great story to end the year with. So the suspect allegedly exposed himself. You'd think he'd start jerking himself off, right? Because, he's rubbing the other dude's penis. Why not rub his own penis as well? No, that's not what he did. He exposed himself and then pissed on the victim. I mean, that is really adding insult to injury. Could you imagine you're a straight guy, you go to sleep, you wake up, some dude is fondling you, right? He's straddling you, pulls out his dick, and then has the audacity to piss on your face? Like, dude, you're molesting me. At least be nice about it. It's not even the being pissed on that would make me angry. It would be like, now I got to change the sheets. It's the middle of the night. This is not what I want to be dealing with. Laundry at 3 a.m.? Fuck you. I would have let you just finish jerking me off. Anyway, the dude then fled the room after gathering his belongings, telling the resident, I know you. Okay, menacing. Police noted that while Rodriguez claimed familiarity with the victim, no evidence has yet supported that assertion. The victim provided a detailed description, enabling officers to locate Rodriguez nearby at Northwest 43rd Avenue and 11th Street. Rodriguez, who resides just blocks from the apartment, was positively identified by the victim and declined to answer questions. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Rodriguez was arrested on charges of burglary of an occupied dwelling, battery, and of course indecent exposure. During a bond hearing on Monday, defense attorney Peter Heller highlighted his client's 5 years of service in the U.S. Air Force.
Happy New Year from the Air Force.
Yes, that Air Force, not to be confused with Space Force. Prosecutors sought pretrial detention without bond, with Assistant State Attorney Nessa Eth describing the allegations as pretty egregious, noting the early morning intrusion involved molestation and urination on the victim. Double whammy there. Miami-Dade Circuit Judge Mindy Glazer found probable cause to elevate the burglary count to include assault or battery, a charge that carries a potential life sentence upon conviction. She ordered Rodriguez to stay away from the victim and approved the detention request, while noting there may be more to the story. Rodriguez is scheduled for a further hearing on Tuesday before Judge Tanya Brinkley. I will be following this case, so we might have an update for you on this one. The molester/pisser ever speaks. I want to hear his side of the story. What was he thinking? Final story we have for you today, of course, the last news story of 2026. Has to come from our most fucked up state as well, right?
Florida, our most fucked up state.
All right, a Salvation Army bell ringer in Florida. See, this is going to be a nice story. I'm going to end the year on a positive note here. Salvation Army bell ringer, someone's going to get a big donation, maybe a check for thousands of dollars. It's going to help many, many homeless people. Maybe someone will be given a car or a house, right? Oh, this is going to get me right in the feels. Going to set ourselves up for a prosperous and kinder, gentler 2026. If you actually think that's the case, my God, you haven't been listening to this show for very long, right? All right, let's see who was killed. A Salvation Army bell ringer in Florida was arrested, here we go, after authorities said he tried to assault a Publix grocery store manager with the metal tripod used to hold a holiday donation kettle. Yeah, he tried to stab a man with the tripod, impale the man. Stephen Pavlik, 63, was working at a Salvation Army collection site outside of a Publix grocery store on Canner Highway in Stuart, Florida, when he became intoxicated. Look, there's not much to do out there. You're sitting out there like an asshole, ringing that bell. No one's putting money in the kettle. Your first thought is going to be like, oh, God, I need a drink. How am I going to get through the day? I've got to dull the noise of that fucking ringing of the bell. Goes right into my ear, nonstop. People throwing wrappers into that donation kettle. Oh, it's infuriating. Of course, you're going to want a drink. I don't blame the guy. You're not getting paid, right, to ring the Salvation Army thing. All right, so anyway, he was drinking while volunteering. Yeah, he became intoxicated and began confronting customers. Asshole! I know you have money. You can spare a few quarters. Cheap bastards, all of you. All right, deputy said a store manager went outside to address the disturbance. Pavlik became violent, allegedly attempting to impale the manager with the donation kettle tripod. The manager was not injured. Investigators said Pavlik fled, but deputies later located him at his residence and took him into custody. Do you think I bet you he was pocketing some of that donation money, right? He doesn't seem like the charitable type. The very least, he was skimming off the top. He was booked into the Martin County Jail and charged with aggravated assault and resisting arrest. Neither Publix nor the Salvation Army immediately responded publicly to requests for comment in reports that followed the arrest. So there you go. That's what's happening in your world today. And that'll do it for 2025. Let's do a couple voicemails now and close out this fucking year.
If you got a rock hard boner, reach for that phoner. Sex for Harry cunt. Whip out that puffy twat, a finger it a lot. Sex for Harry cunt. Tim will rub one out to you on Distorted View. Jigoo, jigoo, jigoo for Harry cunt.
All right, I know we haven't checked in with text messages this week. It's another weird short one, but I did want to read a few here. Chopstick Samurai texted in. I have to work and appreciate shows this week. Yeah, I mentioned earlier that, not just for me, but for many shows and websites and stuff, viewership, listenership is down this week. It's what they call the dead week. The week between Christmas and New Year's. So I was like, I don't even know why I'm here. Well, Chopstick Samurai says, look, I have to work and I appreciate the shows. A lot of people sending in links to potential DV-worthy stuff. I really do appreciate it. I'll look at all of that and we'll go through it next week. Some area codes checking in 260-419-780-519-908 who says, foot job or toe up your ass? Oh, it's a good question. I mean, honestly, a toe's not that big. Is it the big toe up your ass? We talking pinky toe? I think I'd rather have a toe inside of me than like feet rubbing around my dick. I think. Honestly. Just being honest with you guys. I'm all about honesty. Thank you to area code 515 who sent in not a photo. Thank God it's not a photo. It is an artist depiction of Santa fucking Randolph the reindeer. I think I'm stroking out here. Sorry. The lesser known reindeer Randolph. What the hell's wrong with Santa fucking Rudolph. Appreciate the bestiality in my text line. Tim, hear me out. When you finish your cabinets, we will have a freak get-together at your house. And have a total rager of a house party for finishing your cabinets and surviving Lord Douche's wrath. That same person then texted later, hey, Tim, someone won Powerball in Cincinnati for $1 million. It was not me, and you guys know that because I am here recording a show. If I won as little as $1 million, I'd be out of here. I could retire on that. I could live frugally. Other people like area code 856 said Merry Christmas. A lot of people wishing me happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Timmy Boo. Hope you and Lord Douche are having a good holiday. As a matter of fact, I got a Christmas card in the mail. I really should make this today's featured image, but I think I've already said that I'm going to make Frankie McDonald. But who was this? Was it? Lube Job. Mr. and Mrs. Lube Job sent me another X-rated holiday picture. This is of a penis, like Santa as a penis and balls. Just a penis and balls riding a sleigh towards Pussy Moon, and houses are made out of penises. At least the chimneys are. Oh, and there's penises in the window. There's a lot going on. Maybe I should make this the featured image. I'll include it in the show notes or something so you can check it out. We'll do more text messages next week. Let's do some voicemails now. Yeah, let's check in with some patrons, see what they're up to.
Hey, Tim, Scott here. I've been listening to Distorted View since you first featured me back in 2005. I just wanted to say that your show is fucking fantastic, man. I've got my filthy fingers deep inside my dick hole and I'm thinking of you. Oh, fuck yeah. I want that pencil-thin penis inside my dick hole.
Well, that does sound like Scott Taylor. See, everyone is learning how to use AI. It's getting scary.
I want that pencil.
It's fun when I do it. I don't like when other people use it.
Thin penis inside my dick hole. I want you to fuck me with your pencil-thin cock. Anyhow.
How did you know?
I'm waiting for you. Call me.
All right. Scott Taylor checking in.
It's his money for the TV, sure. But it's your time. You get to bitch all you want.
Yeah.
Any time that you spend his money on something, but like you're the one that has to do all the fucking work.
Yeah.
You totally get to bitch about that.
At least that's my side of the story. You know, you talk to Lord Douche, and I bet you he has a different view of how everything is going on here. Let's do at least one more patron.
Hey, Tim Inspector calling in to say that I like the question that one freak had the other day, asking you whether or not you call it gay sex or regular sex.
Yeah.
I think it'd be totally hilarious just to think about you going up to Lord Douche and just saying to him, would you like to have gay sex? As if there was some sort of other sex to be had with another man.
Exactly.
All right. Love you, Timmy Boo.
That is funny. Lord Douche, it is time for the gay sex to commence. Somehow I don't think he would be that receptive to that. One more call here. Is this someone taking a shit? I can always tell when someone... I'm pretty good at this. This is my weird ability. Like right here. Just with that... Well, you know, I guess it's kind of obvious. There's sort of a shit crackling sound there. But I'm pretty good at guessing when someone's on the toilet. The acoustics give it away, I think. Go ahead. Send 2025 with a nice solid bowel movement. You can sort of hear it. This is why I set up the voicemail line. Come on. Don't push too hard. Oh. Got some little plops going there. Well, I don't want to say it's disappointing, but you've ruined New Year's for me. Someone please call in with a nice, solid bowel movement to start 2026 off right. All right, that is all the time we have on this edition of the show. Want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God.
My cock caused the catastrophe.
Spread the distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget, Sideshow memberships on sale. It's a great time to become a true and honorable freak today. Thank you guys so much for making 2025 bearable, fairly bearable. But again, we got through it together. And seriously, guys, I cannot thank you enough for being there with me throughout the whole nasty year. So honored to call you idiots, my little freaky deakies. And I will see you back in 2026. Until then, bye, everybody!
It's time for one last featured podcast review in 2025. Today's review comes from Platy01, who writes, "This podcast is just so disgraceful, politically incorrect, dark side weird, and brilliant. If you have any offbeat humor in you, you have to listen to this. 5 stars. Thank you, Platy01. If you've enjoyed Distorted View Daily in 2025, do us a solid and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast. It could be read on an upcoming episode of the show by yours truly, or AI Frankie McDonald.
Distorted View, make my dick get Howard. Good job, you careless fairy. 5 stars.
Distorted View has a post office box. Send us that good shit. Distorted View, P.O. Box 36268, Cincinnati, Ohio 45236. It's your last chance to get that sweet Distorted View merchandise. Go to shop.distortedview.com and load up your cart. Make sure to use promo code AIDS to get 20% off your order of $50 or more. Shop.distortedview.com. This is your announcer, Rodder Pay, wishing you a Happy New Year. If you were with me right now, you'd be watching 2 balls drop. Yeah, that's right. Happy 2026, freaks.
another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.